Yo guys, what's happening and welcome back to another video. I'm Liam from L3 Productions, and in today's video we're going to be talking about camera setups that you can get for around £1,000. So let's go right into this video and roll that intro. So in today's video I have 3 setups for you of camera gear that you can get for around this price. So the first setup is the Canon M50 body with the kit lens, because that's the cheapest way you can get it. You can get this for around £450. And then your best bet after that is to buy the EFM to EF mount adapter, which is about £100. And this will give you the versatility and open up a wide range of lenses for you for the price. So it's a very good price for that right now, and there's a deal on Amazon for it. Then what I'd advise you to get is a little nifty 50. The little nifty 50 lens is phenomenal. It gives you that nice B-roll, and it's a really fast lens because it's about 1.8, and for that around the £80 price is a steal. That lens is a steal. So that is one of the things I'd put on that list. Another lens that if you're wanting that nice wide angle would be the 10 to 22mm lens. Now this lens you can get roughly, if you look in the right places, for about £200. You could get the 10 to 18mm lens, which is around 190 to maybe £180. So you can maybe mix and match those, that's up to you, that's your choice. Then we have the ANDOER tripod head, which is this thing here mixed with some gimbal legs. Now it can be any gimbal legs, but the ones I've seen on Amazon, the Zydo metal mini tripod legs are very, very good. The same thing as, because I have a DJI Ronin S, so I use the legs of that. But if I could advise any legs, it'd be these. They're only about £13.99 or £14, somewhere around that range. You can even go with the Pro model for £20. So again, that's just up to you. But that's a great little tripod setup that you can kind of place anywhere and use anywhere. And for the audio for the camera, I would use the Rode Video Micro, which you can get right now for about £46, I think. Again, it's on a deal, so it goes up to about 55 other than that, but right now it's sitting at about £40. So if you really want to pick up this steal of a kit, you can get all this gear for £913 right now. Now, that is a steal of a deal for a small mirrorless camera and a few lenses, a nice mic setup, and a tripod setup. Now that is setup 1. So for setup 2, we're going to use the Canon 80D body. Now this thing is a great product. This is honestly a great body, and for the price you can get it right now, it's an absolute steal. You can get the Canon 80D body, if you're looking in the right places, brand new for about £550 to maybe about £600. Now this is phenomenal. It's one of the best bodies you can get for that price, and it's an absolute steal. So if I can advise anything, that is a great starting point. Then what you could get, as I mentioned in the other ones, is the nifty 50 and the 10 to 22mm lens. Again, £80 for the nifty 50 and about £200 for the 10 to 22mm lens. Again, I own these myself. So these two for this price range sets you up for very good things, because you have that fast nifty 50 and you have that nice wide angle of the 10 to 22mm lens. It gives you a nice wide variety. And then again, as I like to mention, this little setup here will not break the bank. You can get this, the ANDOER tripod head and the legs, for anywhere roughly about £20 for the head roughly, and I think it's for the legs again £13.99, or you can step up to the £20 Pro version. So again, that's a steal for that kind of price. Again, these are not all the things I mentioned in these gears. These camera kits aren't always, you don't need to stick to every single way. You can research it yourself, but I'm giving you a great basis to start off with. And if you really want to step up the audio just a little bit more, you can there's still enough price and there's still enough money in this budget for a Rode Video Mic Pro. Now they go for about £120. They're very, very good. This is what I film most or not all of my videos on. That's what you can hear right now. That's what this video is filmed with right now. So it's a very, very good mic, and it's worth the price, and especially when it comes with the warranty and how good the battery life is. I can't mistake how good this mic is. Yeah, this kit comes in at $993, so it's a lot closer to the budget. There's a lot less wiggle room, but it is there. And I feel that this is a great kit. I use a lot of this stuff myself, and it's amazing, it's very good, and I can't highly rate it enough. Now, kit 3 is a little over £1,000, but for what you get, it is phenomenal anyway. And it's so, also I can show that there is other camera manufacturers out there, but because I'm focusing on video stuff, Canon is very good for the colours and stuff, but so is Sony. So if you want to pick a decent body up, the starting body for this Sony a6400. Now this is a little mirrorless camera that packs a punch. This little mirrorless camera comes in at about £649, so it's the dearest body so far. But this little thing has lots of packed in features, and I know there's a lot you can do with that. It's a good starting point with that one as well. Then you can get the Sony EMOUNT 50mm 1.8, which this comes in a wee bit more expensive than the Canon version, but this is basically Sony's nifty 50, and it comes down to about £150. Again, I know it would be amazing because it's not that dear for a fast lens like that, which is very, very good. Then the closest I could find that could fit roughly in this budget was the Sigma 10 to 20mm wide angle E-mount lens. Now this comes in about 200 again, same as the Canon version, but this looks like it's going to give you that same kind of image, and it natively fits on the Sony cameras. So you're going to get that nice wide angle and those nice close-ups with those two lenses, that lens setup. And then we go on to the Boya M1 lav mic. Now that can either plug straight into the camera and it gives you the close-up lav mic part here, and I know that the sound is pretty good for that only being, I think, £20 mic. There is a slight pro version, I think it's maybe £10 more, but again, that is very good for even if you're starting off. For beginner kit, that is the only mic you're gonna need. And then if we add, obviously, this back into the situation, where you have the ANDOER tripod head and the gimbal legs, that puts this whole setup at £1,049. Now, I know it's £50 over the budget, but you're still getting a lot of gear for it, and I thought I'd mention this for other users that want to use other things other than just Canon, even though Canon offers other things. There is another camera that you could maybe set up with, it's Canon based for another setup. You could even use the SL2 or the Canon 200D. This camera comes in around £400, give or take, and that is a very good video camera as well. And it kind of sits between the 200D, it kind of sits between the 80D and the M50. It's kind of in between there, so that's a good camera that could also be added in, and you could give or take these. But as I say, these kits are not final, these are just kits that I would mention to you guys. And I hope that these camera gears are very helpful and a good starting point for you guys. So basically do your research and look for what you want to buy gear with, but these are my recommendations and I hope you like them. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please leave a like down below. If you want to tell me what you thought, then leave a comment down below. And if you guys really like this content, then please consider subscribing. But you guys are awesome, and peace.